I wonder what deals are going to be done outside here then, or inside here actually. Who are we going to see driving outside of Carrington? Sorry, completely mixed up there. What we're at. We're actually at Carrington, Manchester United's training ground, watching the staff just driving at the moment. It is deadline day, and we are waiting to see what happens with Jadon Sancho and Raheem Sterling. That is the only deal that we could really see happening. That's the only deal I feel that is going to go down today. It's the one that everyone is talking about. Everyone is talking about that online. And I don't think anything else is going to go on. We heard last night about Juventus and what's happening with Jadon Sancho and them dropping out and it being just probably a bit too much for them to make this deal happen. But we're going to get through all of that while watching who drives past. We've already seen a few of Erik ten Hag's team drive past. Hack. We've seen a new goalkeeper coach, Ruud van Nistelrooy, not in too good a mood this morning, nearly taking someone out, trying to drive into Old Trafford in his brand new Merc. There's been all sorts going on this morning. But all we're bothered about as United fans is what deal is going to get done on deadline day. I'm Adam, this is Forever United TV, live from outside Manchester United's training ground here at Carrington. Please give the video a like. I think we should be getting double the likes today, simply because we are live here early morning. Everyone's up early. We've got Josh behind the camera. Kaz is on comms as well. I'm going to let Kaz tell you how many likes we're actually going to get on this video.
Good morning, everyone. I think we should be heading for 800 live likes, considering we're at Carrington.
800 live likes. Josh is on top of that. He has got your comments on the screen as well. We're doing it a little bit different this morning, trying to get your thoughts on everything going down as well, bringing your comments up, and obviously getting Kaz on comms as well, talking to a few people. But yeah, getting into, oh, by the way, make sure you've subscribed. We're just about to hit 57k. I think we're only about 50 odds, maybe, or a bit more actually, away from it. But we can actually make that today. 57k on deadline day, making it rhyme as well. So, Sterling, Sancho, what is actually going on right now? Now, Fabrizio Romano last night put out them tweets, them late tweets. Like I've been telling everybody, it is going to be 24/7 now over the last few days. We're into the last day, so news would come here, there, and everywhere. And I think we are going to get an update on Jadon Sancho very, very soon. I think it's coming this morning. The deal and the only deal that's on the cards right now, unless Juventus can sell players, is Jadon Sancho leaving for Chelsea and possibly Sterling coming to United. Now, we don't know how far down the line the communication is regarding Sterling coming to United. All we know is that Sancho wants out and Chelsea are the ones that are looking at bringing him in. The only ones right now. Like I said, if you've managed to pull something off in the last few hours of this window, then maybe we'll see him heading out on a private jet to Turin. But it doesn't look like that's happening right now. More than likely is going to be Jadon Sancho leaving for Chelsea anytime today. I don't think the players are due in early this morning at this time. The staff are in, so maybe, I don't know if it's an early training session ahead of Liverpool this weekend. We'll obviously bring you footage of anyone that we can see. Kazzy's on player watch next to us as well here. She's already said hello to Ruud, but he blanked her off because...
Penny was a lot nicer to me. And I'm also on Agate watch.
Agate watch? Yeah, it could well be. I don't know if everything's been done and dusted in terms of his media work and things like that, but we'll see if there's any blacked out Mercedes pickups or Mercedes people carriers, coming in and out of Carrington today. Hopefully we'll get some visuals of some players. I think a lot of the women's team are coming in at the moment. There's quite a bit going down with all the preparations for normal sort of day-to-day at Carrington. I think all we're really bothered about, though, as the madness carries on behind us, is if we see Jadon Sancho roll up here. Oh, here comes the first Mercedes blacked out people carrier for deadline day. No, it looks like one of the staff. Never mind. They're usually black anyway, aren't they? They're usually black. But please do get your comments in, guys. Let us know how you're feeling about today. Let us know what you think is going to happen, what your expectations are. And I think it's the right time to really start now, putting some predictions in, saying where you think Manchester United are going to be finishing. How do you feel now after the window and all the players that have been brought in? Everyone we've sold, all the players standard and quality-wise that United have purchased this window. Whether you feel like that is enough to hit where we need to be this season, what are your predictions? Where do you think Manchester United are going to finish? And obviously, how are you rating this window now? We've got one more deal to do, and I think that's your lot. Announcements on Agate and on McTominay today. Obviously, they will come in good time. As obviously we've seen yesterday, McTominay arriving in Napoli We've seen the pictures of Agate being ushered around Manchester. And I think we're just going to get full club announcements as the day goes on, bit by bit. So, it's going to be a very, very interesting day, a very, very busy day as well. But when it comes to Sancho and Sterling, that's the one. That's the only one that really anyone wants to know the outcome for now. I don't see anything else happening for United. But, Kaz, anyone in there on the comments? Anything interesting to say?
Gray's having a bet with me that we wwon't get 789 likes. So I'll take you up on that, Gray, and take some more of your money.
Why the 89?
I don't know, because it's Gray.
Yeah, because he's weird.
Benir says, I would rather see Sancho stay than moving him on to Chelsea. Louise Kelly says, orange scroll bar today. Are we feeling Dutch? It does look a little bit orange, but it's not actually meant to be, is it?
Oh, it's different types of red, isn't it? Yeah, we are feeling Dutch, though.
Says we should send Sancho to Stockport County on loan and pay all his wages just to annoy him.
From what has been said last night, it looks like, if you're asking me right now, I'm going to give a personal opinion. It just feels like we are probably going to end up trying to move Sancho on to Chelsea on his own. Now, Chelsea are in for Tony, Chelsea are in for Osimhen, Chelsea are in for Jadon Sancho. Obviously, Chelsea have moved Arrizabalaga on now, another player out of the way. If they can move Sterling on, possibly. And we said last night, like, Arsenal are not dead and buried when it comes to Sterling either. They have shown an interest recently. I think the stories regarding Sancho and Dortmund are a bit far of the mark. It just seems like there isn't enough time to get everything else done in terms of getting Sancho away and abroad, unless something happens while we're live now, early this morning, and he actually does end up heading to Manchester Airport and leaving for somewhere abroad. But I just don't see it happening. I don't see us having the time. I think that Sterling will go to Arsenal. Personally, I think Sterling won't come to Manchester United. I feel like it's going to be Sancho out the door at any cost. There's some posh cars coming in now. Kaz is on car watch. That's Bruno. Bruno's in. Yeah, so the players are arriving. So all of the staff are in. Ten Hag is in. The staff are in. And the captain's in order, as it should be. It's like regimented car arrivals here at Carrington this morning. We are full eyes out for Jadon Sancho. That's the one we're looking for. So as I see him passing, I'm going to be giving Kaz the wink there to have a quick nosy at who it might be. But so far, just Bruno Fernandes, the captain, has arrived. And the posh cars are going to start rolling in now. So it should be interesting while we're actually rolling, if we can actually give you any idea if Jadon Sancho is going to be arriving at Carrington this morning. We are just going to be watching out for anything around. Because they're actually flying through Carrington, and actually they come up here like Formula One drivers, bombing up. But yeah, we will see. I want you guys to let me know if you think that Sterling will end up at Manchester United as well, because that's the one question, really. A lot of people, we don't need Sterling. A lot of people are saying he isn't good enough for Manchester United. A lot of people are saying they don't think he's got the quality in the first place. Some will say he is. He's won more than any player in Manchester United squad. And they would obviously say, look, he's obviously experienced at the highest level as well. So there are lots of arguments and lots of debates regarding Sterling and whether he should come to Manchester United. But ultimately, all it really matters is if Jadon Sancho goes the other way. I'm not too concerned about Sterling and his quality and being part of United squad, as many people are. Obviously, he is going to be a squad player, but we all just worry about what's going to happen with Jadon Sancho and everything that's going on. Interesting comments going on. What is it?
No, the signal's not completely great right now. So.
Oh, right. So, can you actually see me still?
Pixelated Adam.
Pixelated Adam? No one likes Pixelated Adam.
Let us know in the comments if you can actually still hear.
No, we can. Sometimes it actually shows up better on screen than it does than what we're seeing actually here live as well. So let's get everyone letting us know exactly what's going on. Don't worry, we've got plenty of shows going on today as we go. We will be back throughout the day whenever news breaks. So we're just trying to do a little bit more, something a little bit different for the morning. Hopefully it doesn't completely crash on us. But I'm just getting sorry-looking faces from behind saying that they can't see anything right now. It doesn't look too bad to me.
It's just very pixelated.
It's what it is. People can still see. Keep your comments coming in, everybody. What has anyone said anything about Sterling yet? Have I got anything, guys?
I saw a comment just saying it should do the walk of fame, but really it'll be the walk of shame.
Sancho or Sterling?
Sancho. Did you say Sterling?
Yeah, that's that's a bit
I'm
harsh.
too confused now by your pixelation.
It's a bit harsh on Sterling if he does walk through the door.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel like going through all of the transfers so far. Let's rank the transfers in terms of what we've actually got. I think Mazraoui is probably going to be the signing of the actual summer. I think he is going to be an absolute steal and an upgrade on what we've got. I feel like De Ligt will add that leadership and that quality that we've lacked in certain games. Like, yeah, he was in the game against Brighton, but then moments when we have them lapses in concentration, then moments when it doesn't actually, we can't actually stay fully focused and we end up losing or conceding a late goal. I think that De Ligt will come in and help out there more than anything. Obviously, you know what Agate is bringing in terms of that steal in midfield and Manchester United not being so soft-centred. I think that will be a great signing for Manchester United. And obviously, Xerxes, hopefully, can get the goals. I'm still going to be... I still don't know where he's going to play him. Is he going to be our out-and-out number 9? Is he going to play off the left, the right, through number 10? Anything like that. I think he's open, really, to it, Ten Hag. And he wanted that extra option in the forward-thinking side of the game. So, yeah, you got to look at it and go, as Rasmus has just gone past, we got the old peace sign from Rasmus. He's got a foreign car as well.
Yeah, he's left.
He's on the other side of the bloody road. Yeah, so Rasmus, he's in. Bruno, he's in. Back to the signings again, though. Who are we missing out there? So we've gone through Xerxes. Obviously, cannot wait to see Lenny Yoro turn up in a United shirt properly. He is going to be the one. There's our man Dazza. Fletcher's in now. Big day ahead here. It's like everyone's in early today, so let's get all the necessary training stuff out of the way, and then let's get down to the nitty gritty, which is the transfer dealings. Still no Sancho. Still watching for Jadon Sancho. But you guys tell me which one of the signings, the 5 signings that have come in, are you most excited about? I.e., who is going to make the biggest impact for Manchester United? I want to know. Get in the chat. Kaz, who have we got?
Yeah, Dilfire says, Adam, we know you're outside Carrington waiting for Lindelof's signature.
I'll flag him down. He won't give me the time of day, that guy.
Phil Webb said, Adam's only there to get food from the butty van.
There is no butty van here today.
That's
devastated.
Checked out, isn't it?
Yep, check the food situation. Make sure that we've got plenty. Kaz, we got another one?
Yeah, Andrew Douglas says Sancho's given us nothing and shown no respect for the fans' shirt or club. I agree with the previous tweet. Pays wages and giving nothing that he wants.
Pays wages and keep him in the reserves?
I guess that's what he's saying.
I mean, is that our new women's captain there? Is that our Lettice? We're just keeping an eye out through all of the madness that's going on. It is. Letitia. Oh, we've got a Rolls Royce 4x4 coming in. Who is that? Oh, it's Leacher. Leacher, yeah, dude. Blacked out windows, hoods up. Anyone of relevance just rolling in right after each other. I tell you what, so far, in terms of the actual cars and who's got the most impressive car, Leacher.
Yeah.
By a country
and
mile.
if this doesn't get us that 800 likes, so I win my bet with Gray, then I don't know what
Leacher. I'm still keeping an eye out for Sancho and Lindelof. That's my challenge set by everybody today. So, yeah, just if you are tuning in, first of all, we're doing something a little bit different. We all know what's going on. We're on Player Watch. We're live outside Carrington. We're waiting for Jadon Sancho, which Sancho watched this morning. See if he actually does turn into training. And then we can set you up for your day in the actual know that is factual, that Jadon Sancho is at Carrington and nowhere near Chelsea just yet. There is no other news and nothing significant that you guys need to know about. It is all on Sancho and Sterling right now. And I can just see Raheem Sterling coming. No. Kaz and Josh turned around at the same time. But, yeah, okay. Comment section, who has been or who are you looking forward to seeing throughout the season more? Kaz, anyone with one of their favourite significant signings or who is going to make the biggest impact?
I think Agate will be the best signing this summer for Man United.
Agate. Honestly, I can't wait to see Yoro in a red shirt. I think he is I think Yoro's the one for me. Just to see him, like, I think he's going to come in at exactly the right time for United now. Like last season, like straight after Christmas, we found out about Ineos taking over, and everything just seemed to go Pete Tong for Eric Ten Hag, and the season just curtailed at that moment. We obviously fell away in the league, looking like we're nowhere near going to be able to make Champions League football. And it's not so much a signing, but a player coming back at that time, or someone just coming in, that little bit of a boost going in to the second half of the season, it gives you that little bit more oomph. It gives you that little bit more, that little bit of positivity booming around. And I just feel like that is what United. I think United will need something like that, because with everything going on, obviously, at that point you've just got through the fixtures at Christmas. Obviously, you're through to the next stage of the Europa League and everything. So getting that extra player in and that bit of a boost, and just giving it a bit of an uplifting sort of feeling around the training ground, and having that extra man to fall back on, I think it does help. And I think that and Euro is my one to watch in the second half of the season. I think he will come through, and I think he will be the one signing that United fans will look at and go, that was the one. That was the one that changed everything this summer. And I think that personally will be massive for this football club, because then you know that you've got a player there that's going to be here for the next, 12, 13 years? Something like that. I mean, that's it. Right, we're on Car Watch. There's another one rolling in. Who's this one going to be?
There's a few people also saying they're looking forward to seeing De Ligt, Euro, Xerxes.
Yeah, I'm on new player watch as well. Let's see if we can see any of the new players. No, it's just a staff member. He must be paid all right. It's a decent enough looking car, isn't it? In the old Q5. Must be high up the roster, that one.
Jamie says, this is brilliant. Thanks for doing this today, Adam, Kaz and Josh.
Yes. Josh is in control of popping your comments up on screen as well. Any idea of how many people we have got watching, I can say?
Close to 800.
Come on, people. We need to get more in the room for this. This is
Jason
extra
Lowe
bit.
says there's a cafe in the Horse Centre face and you get scran from there, Adam.
In the what centre?
Horse Centre, I assume it's down there.
Maybe. Yeah, we could possibly do something after this, but yeah, we're still on Jadon Sancho watch. We're waiting around. Not many have turned up yet. I mean, what time do you reckon the bloody players are supposed to start work?
Well, I think Bruno was the first one in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Setting the example.
Yeah, Bruno, Rasmus and Leacher. The go-tos. Have we got any more updates popped up on Twitter or anything, guys, as well, regarding anything? There's nothing to really report. It is going to be one of them weird days. Obviously, we'll be back with the normal sort of transfer updates and everything throughout the day, and everything that we would normally do with bringing you headlines on what could happen. It just feels, and it's got the whole vibe now of like, it is done. It is fully done. And we've just got to get rid of Sancho. That's how it's coming across. We have a very, very posh Ferrari in there now. I think that was Diogo. Another imported Ferrari. Music blasting.
Are you all getting jealous by these cars, by the way?
Just goes to show how much money these players are actually on, for God's sake. It is ridiculous right now. What have we had about? I reckon we've had about 3 million's worth of cars drive past so far? 4 players.
You're asking the wrong person.
Any more comments in there, Kaz, from anyone? Anyone who wants to try and grab?
Step Davy says, morning from Fred and Steve up the road at the gate.
Up the road at the gate?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Step Davy.
I don't know. Someone might actually be up further there.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Hello to you as well.
Our mate Gehan says, I think Euro was good enough to start, otherwise United would not have brought him in.
Yeah, I think Euro will be alongside Leacher by the time we actually get everyone fit.
Phil Webb says, when I worked there, 9 a.m. players started rolling in and then get food and be out training for 11.
Yeah, so we should expect a few more players coming in at this point. Yeah, if you are just joining, we haven't got any more updates apart from Manchester United are communicating with Chelsea for the sale of Jadon Sancho. United want to move Jadon Sancho on permanently and obviously get rid of Jadon Sancho off the books wage-wise, which is why Juventus have pulled out, because United weren't willing to pay the wages or part of the wages that Juventus wanted them to pay to get this deal over the line for them. It would only be a loan, obviously, as we know, for Juventus, and this is why the deal has fallen through. And, well, it's so much fallen through, but it now looks like Juventus, if they can, for them to afford Jadon Sancho, that they have to sell players. They have to get rid of more players. And obviously, the situation we're in, last few hours of the transfer window, the last day of the transfer window, it's not looking likely. It really isn't. But Chelsea are in communications. Whether or not the swap deal is going to happen with Sterling, we still don't know. Personally, like I've said before, I think United will just be looking to get rid of Jadon Sancho now, get him off the books, and then move on from there. And hopefully, we will see that happen today, because I think that's Ten Hag's perfect window. And really, it's as much as it feels like there's a lot to do in terms of Sancho and possibly Sterling right now, I still feel really comfortable, and probably the most comfortable I've felt on the transfer deadline day in a long time, with the business that we've already got done. I just don't think there's any drama at all around United today. I really don't. So I'm actually comfortable as a fan. It feels like the whole atmosphere around United right now is comfortable with the business that's been done. It is going to come down to what happens on the pitch. And I think the pitch is where it really is going to pay for Ten Hag. He needs to get a tune out of this team. He needs to get a tune out of his new players. And there are big players at this football club that really need to step up this season. We have another player coming in now. I don't know who this one is going to be. Oh, it's Christian Eriksen coming in. He's giving us the death stare.
No, he gave us a little wave.
Did he wave?
Yeah.
Well,
I smiled at him.
Eriksen's in, so Eriksen isn't going anywhere on this transfer deadline. There's one player that could have been moving on.
Babs is asking, is the manager in yet? And we've not seen him.
No, Ten Hag gets in before everybody.
That's what I'm thinking.
We've seen Ruud arrive. If Ruud arrived before Ten Hag, then we'd be worried about Ten Hag. But Ten Hag is in. All of his coaching staff are in. The players are rolling in now. I was looking at it. There's Gore. Dan Gore from the youth team has just arrived. A few players in the back of that van there that's just gone past as well. Youth team players, I think, all getting a lift in. Let's not forget, we have got a lot of younger players at Manchester United now. And it looks like everyone's doing... So we've had the women's team come in. We've seen them come in. Obviously, the first team players are in. The under-18s are in. The under-21s are actually in. So it is a full-on normal training session here at Carrington today, which goes into what I was just saying regarding everything just feeling done and finalised with this transfer window. What happens with Jadon Sancho? We don't know. We're going to hang around just to see if we can see Jadon Sancho arrive. Like we've had, how many? About 5 or 6 players rolling now. You'd expect them all to be coming in one by one now. So just on Sancho Watch, we're going to hang around. So we're going to get some questions off you guys as well while we're waiting. So if anyone's got anything that they want to ask or get my opinion on or get my verdict on what's happened through this window, maybe it could be talking about Liverpool this weekend as well. We can talk about that game and who we would play. I think the lit has to start, and I think Xerxes will also start in that. So guys, let me know. We've got a super chat in, Kaz.
Yeah, it's from your best friend Zane asking, should Sancho join the Arteta revolution?
Yes, take him. Actually, Zane, you don't have to super chat back, mate, but would you take Sterling at Arsenal? That's the question. Would you take Sterling? I think that's Lacey who's just gone in there as well.
Andrew Borland says, signing Sterling would just ruin everything Ineos has been doing all summer with bringing in young players, not looking at players over a certain age.
I did say that when Sterling, the rumour of Sterling came about. I think that was my initial reaction as well. Obviously, I had to go back on a bit because I did go quite full on. But go on, Kaz.
Johnny says, did you bring a sandwich or anything? Feels like you'll be there a bit.
No, we're going to be moving around quite a bit today. So we're going to do the morning at Carrington. And then we'll have the normal shows as the day goes on as well, guys, with all of the detail. We're just doing something a bit different this morning because I didn't think anything was going to happen this morning. So we'll come here, we're going to do Sancho Watch, see if he actually turns in. And then we're going to do the normal sort of updates as we go along.
A few reports saying Oshman's gone to Saudi. So does that open
anything
up?
Oshman to Saudi basically means that Chelsea now are looking at Tony and Sancho as their forward targets. So the options are down. We did say yesterday that Romano came out saying that the agents of Oshman were talking. The agents of Oshman were talking to Saudi Pro League teams, and that could possibly happen, which would affect Chelsea. Luckily, that didn't affect anything with Scott McTominay. And obviously the news came out last night that it isn't 25 million for Scott McTominay. It's actually 30 million for Scott McTominay that United will be getting. Samuel Lucas broke that last night. So it will be 25, rising to 30 with a 10% sell on as well if Napoli try to move on Scott McTominay. So we are definitely doing business the right way. So it's actually more for Scott McTominay than what we first thought. And all of that dealing and sort of scrimping around and scraping the barrel offers from Fulham now looks like Ineos really did get the right deal out of it.
Yep, Stu says, please give Sancho the knobhead sign. And Zane says...
What is the knobhead sign? What would you say a knobhead sign is?
It's just because you always say...
Should we do the Gasp? No, don't do that one.
Zane says, if you lose to Liverpool, will you be Ten Hag out? And that's super chat.
No, because I know he's in for the season. I'm going to keep my Ten Hag comments. It's going to be difficult. Me say it's right. It feels rich me saying this right now, but I'm going to try and calm my Ten Hag comments because I know he's going to be a whole season. I know he'll get the whole season. And I've already said my piece. Everyone knows how I feel about Ten Hag. Like, he's got to convince me this season. And I will talk about Ten Hag when he convinces me because there's nothing else I need to say about Ten Hag and how he sets his team up and how we play that hasn't already been said. We know what he's about and he needs to do something different. And I'll talk about that. Other than that, I don't think there is anything else more to say about Ten Hag. He has to make it work.
Yeah, some really nice comments coming in this morning. I think everyone's appreciating the outside content. Gary Burton says, come on, people, give the man a like. Great effort and idea for transfer deadline day. Thanks for your hard work and content, mate. Hope you get a banger of an exclusive.
Well, I doubt the exclusives with the way that I talk about some of these players, but still, you never know. Things could happen. We could actually get something this season. I'd love to go and see. Or we might actually do. It is one for you guys as well. Would you like us to go and do anything with the under-21s? Maybe try and get hold of some players from the under-21s and stuff like that. We can get to some games as well for them. Let us know if that's something that you guys would like. We could probably stream from the under-21s games. I think that's going to be something really exciting for the future, especially when they redo Old Trafford after doing the new stadium. So looking far down the line now, how old will I be by the time that Old Trafford gets redone?
You'll be old.
I'll be oldie, won't I? I'll be getting closer to bleeding 50. Tell you what, I think Josh will still be part of the team. Yeah.
He's smiling away here.
Where are all the other players? So we're supposed to start at 9. It's gone 8:30. Still no Jadon Sancho.
Sancho will probably be here about 8:59, do you reckon?
Sancho will probably be at 9:30 turning in late. Another super chat, Kaz.
Yeah, Zane's in again. He's on one this morning. Will you get TY on the show when you play Arsenal? Ty? I don't know, am I missing something?
No, it is. No, Ty. I could get any of the Arsenal guys. You tell me who you want in. And we'll try and do a bit of a collab of some of the Arsenal crew. Okay, we've got a car coming in. It's a Rolls Royce, so it's someone big. Who's it going to be, Kaz? Give me a guess. Can you recognise? Steaming in. Casemiro! Casemiro's in. Notice how it's all of the South American Portuguese players.
You need to explain why you just called him Casemiro.
No, Casemiro is what the kids used to always say when playing FIFA, when trying to actually read his name out. Casemiro, he's in the house. All the South American Portuguese players, like all in first. You can see, like, God, who's next? That's it. In the chat, I want to know who's next. Who do you think is going to roll up to Carrington next? So get your guesses in the chat, guys.
There's a challenge.
Christopher
says, if you see Sancho arrive, can Kaz throw one of those police spike strips across the road to keep him out of Carrington? Honestly, Christopher, if you'd see me try and throw anything like that, there's something wrong with me. I can't throw or catch.
If say, for instance, Kaz was going to throw something, you'd probably end up killing Sancho because it'd go the opposite direction and hit him on the head or something like that. But yeah, it's...
Dave Taylor says Sancho's still on his Xbox.
Sancho's on his morning Xbox, yeah. He's probably playing himself on FIFA, isn't he? Right. Who's everyone guessing?
Jeff says, Adam, if you could pick your perfect deadline day transaction, would it be shedding Sancho or getting another player in?
Sancho gone.
There's your answer.
Sancho or Lindelof. Yeah, someone asked that the other day. That was a Who asked that question the other day?
Just
One
to
of the
wind
mods.
you up.
Yeah, one of the mods. I think it was Stu, wasn't it? No, I think.
Bab says he thinks Garnacho will be next. Tom agrees.
Yeah, Garnacho, the other South American. Who else have we got? Right, so Dallo, Leach, Bruno, Hoyland, Ericsson, Casemiro are the players that we've got in at the moment. I reckon Scott would have been in by now, but he's obviously over in Italy. And if you were just joining us, guys, we are just floating around. We're on Sancho Watch. We're just running a bit of a different stream this morning, doing something a bit different. We're bringing you all the normal news and everything as it goes, as the normal shows later on through the day. But for early morning, we're on Sancho Watch just to see if he actually does turn up. We reckon we've had about 6 of the first team arrive already. And we're waiting to see who's next. Everyone's getting their guesses in.
Stu says it's Rashford next.
Rashford next.
We've got a new member, Kevin Leros, I think. Sorry about the pronunciation there.
Welcome to the Members Club, my friend. Hope you're doing fantastically well, and thank you. So, yeah, quickly for people who are just joining, just the updates on where everything is at right now still. Scott McTominay, we're earning more money than we first thought. That's going up to 30 million. We're expecting that to be concluded today. Obviously, we know we've got Here We Goes on Scott and Agate. We're just waiting on official announcements. We can't announce Agate until we've announced Scott McTominay, because that was part of the financial setup and getting the money in the bag to make it official. We're waiting on the news of Sancho and Sterling. They're the only in and outcoming deals that we're going to hear of today. We've just seen Christian Eriksen drive in, so I cannot see Christian leaving. And we're waiting for Lindelof and Sancho. They're the ones that we want to see. Are they going to turn up? All of the fans are starting to roll up now, gathering all of the shirts for signings off the players and that. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting day, but not really. I've said it's like going to be one of those really crazy days, but it just seems like we've got everything done. It's been a really busy week, but it does seem like we have got everything done that we need to get done. And just waiting to see who actually turns up. That's basically it now.
Yeah, on that, I just saw a comment there just saying, surely if Sancho doesn't turn up, then he's not actually here. But is there only one road in, or is there a different?
No, there is another road in round the back, so the player can come in round the back. So we are obviously only at one entrance here. It's rare that the players do come in round the back, but you just don't know. You don't know. Most of them turn in at this point, and we'll see from here. But it would be nice just to get a few more players in so we know what's actually happening.
McWayne says Rashford will be with Sancho.
He'll add him in the back. That's what he'll do. So to see, no, these cars don't look posh enough. You can always tell a mile off when it's an actual player's car. Yeah. We shouldn't really do that, should we? But, yeah, no. That looks like photographers. This might be one of the women's team, actually. No. It's someone who's got nothing to do with United, turning the complete opposite way. But, yes, we'll try and run a little bit longer. Obviously, everything is where it's at this morning. I had a feeling it was going to be a quiet start to the day, which is why we came out to Carrington, just to do something a little bit different. But, yeah, it's going to be... I reckon for United now, I think watch Chelsea, I think is what's happening. And keep an eye on what happens with Chelsea, because they're the ones now. Washington has been reportedly set and all set to sign for the Saudi Pro League. So that's another target of theirs out the way. So that leaves Tony and Sancho. Now, I think that Chelsea could probably afford both Tony and Jadon Sancho. So... we'll see if they can flog him. I can't believe Zayn didn't come back to me regarding Sterling.
I think his mum's took the credit.
Bottled it. Oh, blacked out. Mercedes, people carrier. Who's in the back? Yeah, this is definitely a player. Something in the back of this one.
It looks quite empty, actually.
And then there's Jason Wilcox in his range. No, there is someone in the back. I can see it through the sun. I can't make it out because it's blacked out. It is a new player.
Should we ask Jason?
Signing. That's Jason who it is behind. I can see Jason Wilcox looking at us right now. Do we recognise them? Who the hell are they reporting right now? But yes, new player in. We go who that will be. Jason Wilcox. Yes, get in there.
They love my thumbs
The man that clinched the deal for Manuel Agate, apparently. So yeah, actually, it's Dan Ashworth's one to look out for as well, isn't it, today?
For who's in that van, because you never know, we might find out.
Yeah, whoops. There's Ella Toon just strolling in as well. Stern face as always.
She's got a nicer card than all the other females.
Yeah, she's probably the one who's on more money than any of the others. So yeah, it's going to be I reckon now, next 5 minutes, everyone should be in. We should start seeing them all roll in.
Mike Cole says, love the stream this morning. You are the best at changing it up. Stuck at home recovering from hip surgery. So bonus watching for me over the next few weeks.
Recover fast. Hope you do recover fast, buddy. That cannot be easy to deal with. Has this Merc anything of note? I'm going to say a women's team member. You
Jim
just
Watkins
know,
says,
don't
great
you?
show, Adam. So if players arrive at the training ground, they will not leave? Question.
Yeah, I reckon. Unless you see him bombing straight back out. But what have we got time-wise? I left now.
8:39.
8:39. So we've got a full day pretty much. So there's a lot can happen still.
Greg says we should be clapping Wilcox in, to be honest. What a turnaround already. I did give him a nice thumbs up, Greg.
He did. He gave us a wave as well. Jason did give us a wave. There's a load of cars rolling in now.
That thumbs up from me spoke 1,000 words.
Did it? Kaz is bigging herself up again right now.
It wouldn't have waved if it wasn't for that.
Okay, we got a BMW coming in, blacked out. That's a player. Who is that? Cannot make that. Is the blackest blacked out windows ever that you are going to see. Some youth players being brought in as well. Another player coming in right now. There goes Mazraoui. He's in. First new player, new signing that we've witnessed rolling in. Yep. Everyone's in quick. Ten Hag's got us on the clock. Let's get in quick. Everyone rolling in right now. There's Collier rolling in as well.
Oh, bless Collier.
Collier's got his little A-class Merc there. It's not been too bad. So, yeah, we've got quite a few now in there. I don't know who was in that blacked out one.
No.
Who would you guess? That was probably a Rashford, that one. It's got to be Rashford, that one.
Are you enjoying this, everyone? Car watch.
Car watch, player watch. Still no Sancho, unless he was in that blacked out one. So for us, don't know. I do know that Rashford has got that tinted blacked out window look right the way through his car. That's not actually illegal, that, you know. You're not allowed to do that.
Doesn't follow highway code, though, does he?
No, actually, no. Ain't Rashford banned from driving? So it can't be Rashford.
Maybe he was the one who got escorted in that van.
Yes, that's what we're thinking right now. So we're going to say that Marcus is in. According to FUTV, Marcus Rashford is in the house. Not that we're worried about Marcus today anyway. It's more about Jadon Sancho.
Stuart Pratley says, hi, Adam Kaz. Would you take Rabiot on the final day of the transfer market? Wage dependent, I think.
Yeah. If we all know that he's a good enough player, and we would take him as cover. Definitely good squad player. I would probably prefer someone like Rabiot in his position to Sterling in his, if that makes sense.
Mullen84 says this is like real life Guess Who.
Yeah, it is for us. Like, we have got more cars rolling in and out at the moment, but no big posh cars rolling out, which means clearly no one is going at the moment. The only one of significance for us on the deadline day is Christian Eriksen. He is in, and that clearly says that he's going nowhere to me, unless something moves very, very quickly and United move him to Ajax. I mean, to be honest, it only takes 40 minutes on a bleeding plane to get to Ajax, doesn't it? So, could possibly be. But, yeah, you would think the one...
Ethan Wheatley was in the taxi.
Ethan Wheatley in the back of the taxi. I'll drive in. There's Ahmad. Ahmad's in town as well. Who's in the back of that one? It's I don't know. I just nodded my head. He looked like he had a Jadon Sancho haircut, but it wasn't Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, John's asking, Adam, can you try and get an interview with a player? Any player that would send your channel into atmospheric heights.
Oh, how many likes do we have, by the way?
We have got 541 likes. I'm currently losing £10 to Gray right now.
All right. So if you want Kaz to lose money, then don't like the video. But if you feel sorry for Kaz and want to show a bit of respect for getting up early, doing the comms and everything like that, and wanting to beat Gray, a fellow mod on the channel, then get the likes in, everybody,
They
please.
should like it anyway, just because I'm doing Gray a favour when I take money off him. It means he drinks less Guinness.
It's saving him. You're keeping him healthy. Right. Who's in that taxi now then?
Nick Hughes says Sancho is easy to spot in that orange Rolls Royce.
There's some very recognisable cars, aren't there? Right, so of the new signings, we've had Mazraoui. We've had someone in that blacked out window car that I just don't know.
We've seen a lot of players now, but they're cutting it fine now. 17 minutes till
yeah. Oh,
clocking in time.
yeah, we've got 3 4x4s all in a row rolling in.
Right, guys, get your guesses in. Who are
4 4x4s. This has to be players now. Here we go. First one is a Range Rover, foreign plates. Definitely a player on the other side. Who is it? Who is it?
Onana?
It's Andre Onana. Yes. The goalkeeper is in the house.
Onana gave us away.
He did. He did. Right.
Apo84 says you look nervous, Adam.
Nervous. I'm scared like Lindelof's going to jump out and like do a catwalk up to me or something and then just chop me down.
He'll come and slide tackle you.
Him? Tackle? Joking, aren't you? No, no disrespect, Victor. No, we've got our issues, mate.
Oh, DJG said, Adam, just a suggestion if possible, can the camera face a different angle so the viewers can see the cars approaching rather than leaving? I think we'd struggle, to be honest, because of the sun. So I don't know if we can.
We can try it if you want, just to see the cars coming in, but then I can't see them. So you're going to have to just let me know. So we're going to mix it up. So we're going to be about, how's that? How's the visual? I'm going to make sure it's all right, guys.
We're in the road nearly, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it there, I don't think. Bring it back a little bit. Maybe just...
Oh, no, that's okay.
Is that okay there? Can you still see me?
Yeah.
What do you
Right.
think, everyone?
So now I'm going to be doing all the work. You guys can actually see who's rolling in. Am I going this way?
Yes, you're in the way of the car view now.
But do people not want to see me still, though? No.
I don't know if they do.
You go one step that way, and you can see in between.
Oh, is that it there?
One more that way.
To the left, to the right.
I reckon.
To me, to
I'll
you.
tell you what, I'm getting my steps in today.
Is this a different
stream?
stream this morning?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Onto
we've got
our
an absolute...
incoming.
We've got... Oh, they're going to get stuck here as well, so we've got a chance here, guys. We've got a chance. Who's it going to be? Josh is on camera here. There's a big dumper truck that's going to block. Here comes half of the old Carrington building, first of all. Out of the way. Right, player watch, guys. Here we go. Who have we got? First one. That's it. Is that Colette? That might be Colette.
Yes, it is.
In the Porsche, I think so. There's Harry Maguire, slabhead. And who was that?
It looked like Fred.
It did look like Fred. Harry wasn't happy to see me. He must have heard some. I've been backing him up recently. God's sake, Harry.
Harry definitely gave you a bit of side eye.
It's a slabhead reference every time you have him back in.
No, but he calls himself slabhead, so come on, Harry. Like, you know what I mean? Seriously, I could have got a bit of a better... I backed you over, Victor.
LT General says, Adam, please look for Harry Redknapp. We need that deadline day car window interview.
The fact that Sky are not here tells you everything about today.
Oh, Graham says, am I ignoring him? Sorry, Graham. I can't see everyone's comments. Let me see what you've put. If it's a good enough comment, Graham, I'll read it out.
Who is that Bentley?
Graham's asking, do you know that Rabiot can be done outside the window?
Yes, I do know. It's a different window, isn't it, the free agent one? So I think that's what we said. I was talking about Rabiot waiting for this window to shut, and then he can take advantage then, can't he? He can literally just say to everyone, well, you're desperate for me. You pay me what I want to.
Louise is just reminding you, he did actually shout slabhead at his car, Adam.
Did I? Can't remember actually saying slabhead to him. He's-
Kevin says, watching this from Ireland, great stream. Can't wait to see Ten Hag cycle past.
Yeah. Ten Hag ain't cycling past. Yeah. No. Everyone who knows what happens at United knows that Ten Hag is in stupid o'clock early, ahead of everybody. So, in terms of who is here, everyone you expect.
Yeah, we've got 1,000 watching and we've got over 600 likes now. So
Whoa.
we're getting somewhere.
We actually are moving now, people.
There's a cyclist incoming. But it's
We're on
not Eric.
Sancho watch, everyone. That's what we want to see. Jadon Sancho. Is it happening? Is it happening? Who is in that one? Youth player again. You can always tell the youth players.
Today.
Right, couple more coming in, but no significant.
Gray says, sorry, Kaz, I was driving, smashed a like for Slabhead, but he's wrote it in caps, so I might have to delete that comment.
You guys don't like the capital commenters, do you?
It's just Gray, I think.
All right. What time are we on? Supposed to be in by 9.
Got 11 minutes.
Right, so we could have had players go in from the other side of Carrington. There's one more entrance. This is the more common one. We've seen pretty much half of the team actually come through here. So, yeah, I think we are now. A few actually leaving right now. This will be interesting. Some big cars. Let's just see.
Range Rover coming, I think.
Yep. What's your back, mate? Oof. He's running over.
Is that Xerxes?
I think he was stood
Yeah.
there because he's trying
Joshua. Right, watch yourself there, Josh, a minute, mate. I have to let these cars through. Oh, it's mental.
Busy, everyone.
Yeah, it's tight round here.
Adam, can you get a thumbs up off there, Xerxes?
Yeah, we'll try. Let's see if we can get a Joshua thumbs up from this one. Joshua. Yes, buddy. No, game
Very
mode.
chill.
Game mode. Not having any of it either. Women's team. Can't remember the name. God, it's getting busy now. So,
Everyone's
new
getting in last
signings.
minute.
We've got Joshua in. We've got Mazraoui in.
Not seen Dillet.
Nothing from Delict, but we could be looking at him coming through the other entrance, maybe. I don't know. We will see.
Dilfire says, I read the Cooney signing will be done today, if not already.
Yeah, he was signing and doing his media work yesterday. And we're expecting that deal to be announced alongside Agate and McTominay and everything else. Interesting one last night in reading the Obi Martin situation and Arsenal and their stance on that. So, Zane, your Arsenal being a little bit petty, mate, with the Obi Martin situation. He's a free agent, but United cannot register him yet because of the setup with payments and everything for a youth player. It's a bit complicated, but Arsenal are making it complicated by all accounts. So, yeah. Okay, we have a player or two rolling in now. Who's that? It's Bayendar. Yes, Altai is in the house. Both goalkeepers are in now.
Michael says that you ignore me each time I put a comment in, Kaz. Not on purpose, Michael. Sorry, try and get that back in and then I'll have a look.
Kaz is busier than me today.
I'm a bit excited watching the players. Oh.
Someone's in trouble. Someone's in trouble for blocking the road.
Player behind the defender.
Yeah.
I think someone's taking pictures through the window. Taking pictures of someone.
A couple more cars coming in now.
Yep, it's blocking the road. It's all right, mate.
Say sorry to us.
Oh, here's that one that's just dropped someone off. This is the one. I don't know who this is, but this is the one I couldn't recognise before, and the sun's right in my eyes right now. I can't see. I don't know actually who it is. I have no idea. I don't even think it's a player. He's just quite rich and he's got a big car. But yeah, I think, is this one of the youth players coming in right now? He's just signing some autographs. People. Yep, that was Lacey.
Yeah, that was Shay Lacey.
Shay Lacey's in the house.
Stu's asking, have any players asked for your autograph yet?
No,
mate?
they haven't.
It's very, very busy right
Yeah,
now.
we're going to have to watch ourselves here right now. Shay's doing his bit, letting people in and out. Oh, he's back again. Oh. I bet he's definitely not a United fan, that guy. Taking the piss out of Anana. There's
He said
Turner.
Anana dropped his pen.
Yeah.
Very, very
Christopher
busy.
Vivel.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's that famous blacked out Mercedes people
How excited
carrier.
are we by how much?
So, by the way,
activity there
we've
is
seen
right now?
Christopher Vivel and Jason Wilcox of the directors arrive now. And both of them were really nice,
Solomon
actually.
says this is fantastic
Both.
to watch. I'm enjoying. I hope you are, because it's a bit haphazard, maybe.
Yeah, it's getting a bit dicey right here, right now, and a bit awkward for the players actually being stuck in a car right next to people filming.
Well, if we get about 118 likes, I win a tenner off Gray. So come on.
Okay, more cars rolling in. Let's see what we got. There's Mr. Omar Barada. Like, all of the main people are in place now. So all of the directors are in. I'm getting some death stares, aren't I? It's like... Right, so Barada, Vivel, Wilcox, all we need is Dan Ashworth, and that's our structure in place. Most of the team are in. Who are we waiting for? I haven't seen Lindelof. I haven't seen Sancho. I've not seen Rashford, but we're thinking he might have been ushered in elsewhere because he just banned from driving. Ahmad's in. Not seen Garnacho. Who else is there?
Garnacho, have we?
Not seen Garnacho.
Or not knowingly seen Garnacho.
I think he might have gone in the other way because he would have been in by now, sure. Like, it's 5 to 9.
Yep, we've got 1,200 watching. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yes, guys, keep them likes coming in. Make sure that Kaz hasn't got to pay the bet. And Gray's going to be forking out 30 quid by the end of this month, to my reckoning.
Gray's going to be a bit upset. It's a Friday as well. It's Guinness Day, isn't it?
Every day is Guinness Day for Gray.
Mr. Freedom Speech says, any good news, Adam? Question.
The headlines are as they were. It is a slow-going morning. We're just trying to see if Jadon Sancho actually turns up to Carrington from this side of the... from this entrance anyway. There is one more on the other side, which they don't use as much. We've seen pretty much nearly everyone who's anyone drive through this section this morning. Is it going to be mad scramble now to try and get in before 9 o'clock? Who is going to be late? And that's what we're looking at. We are literally, 4 minutes away or something from the deadline and the fines. Don't recognise that guy. Youth team players. Definitely with the hoods up. Paris in the house, the key to Paris. And more.
DJG says, have you seen Anthony? There's no speculation about him going on loan, but still haven't seen him. No, Anthony's another one not seen.
No, Anthony. All women's players being ushered in by taxis. Yeah, there is an awful lot going on.
Andrew Short says, Agate is in a cage waiting to be released on match day.
Yeah.
Have we seen Euro? We've not.
No, Euro. Would we expect to see Euro?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
So we've seen what new signings we said was Mazraoui and Xerxes are in the house. And what else we got? There is, in terms of the new signings, there isn't anyone else who's arrived actually. Just them two. So we've got Euro Delix and
Step Gabby, our friend down the road, says Anthony is here. He came in the back way. Thank you for that update. We've got a full team out.
Is he actually working inside the box, watching us? Inside the security box entrance?
His father and son who walked past us. earlier this morning.
Oh, right. So Anthony's coming the other way.
Yes.
Can we get him to update us on anyone else
Yeah,
that's
let us
coming,
know if he's
please,
seen
so we
anyone.
know. And we're not just waiting.
Let us know if you got any signatures as well, please. Right, there's some more cars coming.
Someone being picked up. Oh, no. Player. Women's player. More staff. More staff. More staff. Busy day at Carrington.
Andrea says, hi Adam, I like how you're switching things up. Keep it up.
Yeah, it's something a bit different. Like, calories burnt today going to be off the scale.
Reese Conley says, I'm dreaming of a Tony deadline day deal.
I don't see it happening, personally. I don't. But we're doing our bit. We're doing our Sky Sports bit right now. Trying to give you the info on what's arriving, who's arriving.
We've got another update from our friend down the road. Garner, Evans, Heaton came in the back way.
Hey, I can't believe Tom stung me and not
Tom
coming in
would
the
have
front.
definitely come and said hello,
Tom
so-
would have said hello. He definitely would. So, Garnacho's in, Anthony's in, Heaton's in, Johnny Evans is in.
And it's 1 minute to 9.
Where is Victor Lindelof?
Where is Jaden
Where is
Sancho?
Victor? Where is Jaden? So, everybody, up to my reckoning, squad-wise, is in.
Top
Apart-
Dog says Rashi is hiding again.
He would have been ushered in that blacked-out Merc. Definitely. But the two players of interest that have not arrived, and it is 9 o'clock now, are Victor Lindelof and Jaden Sancho.
Is that it?
They haven't come in the other door because we've got someone up there telling us what's happening.
Morton says, too many players not here yet to have come this way, no? I think we've covered everyone.
It's ones that I haven't seen are, without the players that arrived at the other end of Carrington, are Lindelof and Sancho, obviously. We've not seen Rashford, but we think he might have been brought in by this vehicle that's coming out now.
Graham said, Gray's getting the shivers. His Guinness money is dwindling. We're 44 away.
So you've got the usual people carry a blacked out Mercedes truck, vans that have been driving in. We reckon Rashford was in one of them. And or maybe even the guy that we didn't recognise would have been driving Rashford's car and Rashford was in the back of it. Because I think Rashford has got one of them Bentleys. So, yeah.
I'm going to read this one out because I know you love saying his name. Mr. Dacia Sandero. Hi Adam, hope all is going well. How pleased are you with Agate? Super excited. I think
Yes.
we're going to dive in for Ivan Toney today. Sancho will end up going on loan somewhere. Lindelof is a puzzle.
People are there's a few people going on this Tony bid right now, aren't there? Like, I just don't see it personally.
Is Phil Jones coming in at the back? It looks like.
Is that Phil Jones?
It looks like.
That is a good spot if it is.
Yeah. I don't think you can miss Phil Jones in some ways.
You can't miss him. Phil Jones now coach on the youth set. I'm going to give Phil Jones a wave. Yes, Phil Jones. There he goes. I got another blanked out, but I'm like,
Give you a bit
God's
of power.
sake. Like, I love Jones, eh? Absolute legend of this football club, that
that's
man.
a good question. Where's Cobby?
Cobby Mainoo, we've not seen him rolling yet. I can't see him being a late one.
Graham's asking everyone to cool it with the likes. That's his Guinness money.
That's got to be getting close now.
36.
Oh, yeah, you're going to lose, Gray. I'll just tell everyone to like the video now because Gray's going to lose and Kaz is going to earn money from it. So, if you all love Kaz that much, you might as well just give the video a like and then just put Gray out of his misery.
If I win that tenner, I'll get you a Mackey's, Adam.
Anyway, absolutely buzzing that you're all tuned in as well. Just news-wise, it's not been your normal sort of show, but obviously we're moving into the season now, so I thought we'd just do something different for the last transfer window show. Early morning 8 a.m. show. We've got to decide what we're going to do with the schedule now, haven't we? Now that the transfer window is slamming shut today.
Well, it'd be good because you can actually talk about football.
Football talk. Yes, there's a lot
Oh,
coming up.
6 more likes. Great. Are you crying or what?
It's done, innit? It's done.
I love taking money off Gray. It's quite fun.
Has he paid you yet, though?
Bank transfer.
Wendy's going to be spewing.
No Tar says this is better than most United channels are doing today. Or maybe even all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jim Max says, Adam, would you like Ivan Toney?
I would take Tony. I would. I think this season he puts a lot of concern to rest.
Have we seen Ugarte? We've not.
No.
Not that we know of.
We've got Lerner Audi's coming out. Super chatting.
Yeah, you got Rose. So it's
Legend.
not possible time-wise for someone to be here now and get transferred out today.
Yeah. No. Look, if players do turn in now, they can still be transferred out. I'm not saying that because obviously you can get a private plane. For instance, Italy, you're there in what, 2.5, 3 hours. Job done. Simple. I think it's a case of just registering everything. And what happens on transfer deadline day is that people will actually start doing the medicals. Everything will be written out a lot quicker and it gets a bit more rushed through. Why this doesn't happen every single day of the transfer window and you get deals done quicker, I don't know. But these are the sort of panic ones.
Sorry to interrupt. A few asking how long we're planning on being here for.
We're going to give it a little bit longer just to see if we can see any more. But it is 9 and it's gone quiet. So that means I think all the players are in. So just to update you all, in terms of players that have arrived, everyone that we've seen, apart from Jadon Sancho and Victor Lindelof. Take from that what you want. But we've got people up on the other side at the other entrance that have seen players come in. And the players that we've seen here come in, there's definitely been no Victor Lindelof. There's definitely been no Jadon Sancho arrive, unless they were ushered in the blacked out Mercedes. Pickup trucks, people carriers, sorry, but I just don't think that they were. There's no reason why. Ericsson did arrive as well, so in terms of... Oh. Move away from the barriers. Some eager fans there being told off. A couple more cars coming in now. I can tell you for nothing, they've not got players in them, no. Just
it's a learner driver, it could be a car.
Yeah. Oh no, it's actually women's team and security. Man United security.
Well, anyone else who comes in now are late.
Yep, that is it. They are late. Right, I think it's time to actually wrap it up, guys, because I think we've covered everyone there and what we can expect to be arriving. I will keep you posted throughout the rest of transfer deadline day and what actually is going down. But from the actual epicenter itself, Carrington, we've seen everyone arrive apart from Lindelof and Sancho. We'll leave you with that, but we will obviously get more details and everything that's going on throughout the day, and I'll keep you all updated. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and staying with us for so long. Make sure you give the video a like to make sure that Kaz wins. I think she already has. And obviously do subscribe, because we do things differently here on Forever United TV, and I appreciate all of you. I think we've read out quite a few comments today as well to get you guys involved in it, but that is it. We'll see you all around about lunchtime. Make sure you've got your notifications on for anything that breaks, and have a good enjoy transfer deadline day.